So GameStop shares have plummeted, and it seems like there's more bad news for GameStop. But for once, I'm not all doom and gloom about this. I still think the company's screwed, but this news, I think, is kind of obvious, and it's not that bad. But yeah, they're still screwed. Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
So I'm not going to go into the whole tirade about all the drama that's going on at GameStop. I've made 8 billion other videos. It's been a slow downward spiral for GameStop for years now. I've been discussing it for years. As a matter of fact, they get made fun of. I kind of understand it because, Rich, you've been calling for GameStop's doom for years now. They're still here. What are you talking about? You know, like, stop. Like, you're wrong, obviously. And I get why you would say that. But it's a slowly sinking ship, GameStop. And this is kind of another sign, but I think investors in the stock market are overreacting because it's kind of obvious that this was going to happen. Well, during a recent earnings call for its first fiscal quarter, GameStop said that its shares have plummeted. And what are they at right now? They're barely at $5 a share. Actually, excuse me, as of me making this video right now, they're at $5.20 a share. They went up a little bit. Yay, but it's still not good. And just to show you how bad things are for GameStop, this is the lowest its share price has been since 2003. That's 16 years ago. That's a big problem for GameStop. For this quarter, GameStop's revenue was down 13.3%. It still netted a profit, but being down 13.3% is not good. Now, why is GameStop's revenue down? Why is their share price plummeting or hovering at a really low price, I should say? Well, that's because its hardware sales are down 35%. Why are they down 35%? Very simple reason. People know next-gen consoles are coming. And guess what? They don't want to buy current-gen consoles because they're thinking that they're a waste of money. And they're kind of right. Now, Nintendo Switch sales are up because Nintendo Switch is still a relatively new console. It's only been on the market a couple of years, but people know. The rumors are out there that the PS5, it's not a rumor. Sony has officially announced the PS5 is coming. We know probably in a few days we're going to see the next-gen Xbox at E3 from Microsoft. People don't want to spend money on the current-gen consoles, and GameStop, what do they primarily sell? Gaming hardware and software. If people know that the current gen consoles are going to be outdated very soon and the next more powerful hardware is coming, they're not going to spend a dime on the current hardware. And if you have a store that is mostly about selling gaming hardware and software, yes, it's going to hit them real bad. Now, GameStop, to save a little bit of money, is going to stop giving out quarterly dividends to shareholders, which will save them $157 million. But when you're a company as absolutely huge as GameStop, that's like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound that's like meant for your pinky. Ain't really gonna do much. So what do I think of all this? Look, GameStop is screwed. I've been saying GameStop is screwed for years. I've been saying that their whole business model, due to everything going to digital distribution and eventually the cloud, probably not Google Stadia, but eventually the cloud, is eventually going to make their business model outdated. It's inevitable. There's nothing they could do to stop it. They were a store built on selling brick and mortar games, and brick and mortar games one day are going to cease to exist. What can they do to change that? But yeah, people are going to stop buying the current gen consoles because they're saving their money for the next gen systems because they know they're coming. And the rumor mill has been spinning so hard that even like we're enthusiasts here, that you watch my videos and you're in the gaming community watching videos, so on and so forth. But the rumor mill has been spinning so much about next gen systems that even like the layman who doesn't watch the YouTube gaming community knows about it, or doesn't read articles knows about it. So people are like, you know, people aren't made of money. They're thinking, I'm going to save my money, not buy a PS4 Pro or Xbox One S or PS4 or Xbox One S, because the next gen systems are coming. And GameStop, like I just said, probably multiple times in this video, they mostly sell gaming software and hardware. So of course they're going to get hit. And when the new consoles come out, people are going to be flocking to GameStops and other stores to pick up the PS5 and next Xbox. But the fact, like the article says, the fact that this hits them so hard and it makes their stock plummet for something obvious that, yeah, people are going to stop buying current gen hardware when next gen hardware is coming, just so it shows how fragile of a state GameStop is in right now, business wise. And that's where this story takes a bleak turn, because for them to just take such a hard hit because people aren't buying consoles knowing next gen is coming, when this hasn't really happened to them in this extreme fashion before, is a sign that the company is on borrowed time. And when their time is up, I don't know, but it's definitely coming. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.